Welcome to Sunset Crater! My name is Chippy, and I will be helping you learn more about this amazing volcano today. We will be going over the recent history of the volcano, a modern-day example of a cinder cone volcano, why NASA and Hollywood wanted to use the park, and what is going on with the park and volcano today.
Was declared a national monument on May 26, 1930 by President Herbert Hoover. Sunset Crater last erupted between the years 1040 and 1100 AD. It stands 1,000 feet tall and its peak reaches 8,029 feet in elevation. The base of Sunset Crater is nearly 1 mile in diameter, and its rim is 2,250 feet rim to rim. Overall, the volcano extruded about 1 billion tons of material, and the ash fall covered 800 square miles. Sunset Crater is the youngest volcano in a series of volcanoes in the San Francisco volcanic field. The largest of these volcanoes was the stratovolcano that now forms the San Francisco peaks. Before its eruption, these peaks would have formed one large volcano that sat at nearly 16,000 feet in elevation. With Sunset Crater erupting over 800 years ago, it is hard to understand exactly how things happened before, during, and after. A particularly explosive cinder cone volcano that is located in the Mexican state of Michoacán, Barucutin. This volcano opened a door to how things happened in northern Arizona. Erupting in 1945, it has the same makeup as a cinder cone volcano as Sunset Crater. The volcanoes each erupted for a considerable amount of time and are believed to have been active for many years. They both grow a substantial amount in a short period of time and left piles of cinder everywhere around. Barucutin is also a part of a larger field of over 1,400 volcanoes, and Sunset is part of San Francisco volcano field with over 600 volcanoes. NASA knew full well that the Apollo lunar landing missions were risky, and it took steps to minimize the chances of losing astronauts in space. Mission planners also used simulations to anticipate as many aspects of a lunar mission as possible, going so far in 1967 as recreating the moon in northern Arizona. The Arizonian landscape was part of the Astrogeology Research Program, a joint undertaking between NASA and the United States Geological Survey. Beginning in 1963, The idea was to give Apollo astronauts as realistic a training ground as possible for their eventual EVAs on the lunar surface. The first phase of construction ran from July 28th to the 31st of 1967. 47 craters were made over those 4 days, varying in depth between 5 and 40 feet in a 500 square foot area. Back in 1928, the famous Players Lasky Corporation film produced company, an early incarnation of Paramount, wanted to dynamite part of Sunset Crater to create a landslide scene for a silent movie adaptation of Zane Grey's Avalanche. Fortunately, public outcry persuaded the government to declare the crater a national monument, and it's been more or less protected from such insults ever since. Today, Sunset Crater is a national park that is overseen and managed by the National Park Service. This organization is run by the Department of the Interior and was created in August of 1916. There are also plenty to do and see, such as the hiking trails, viewing the wildlife, and taking a stroll to the visitor center. Here you can view exhibits that really tell the story of how Sunset Crater was formed. There are also tons of gifts and souvenirs that you can buy, from books, calendars, hats, to your more unusual items like Junior Ranger vests and patches. Lava Flow Trail is a mile long that takes about half an hour to complete and allows you to hike through the cinders of the lava flow. The Lino Crater Trail allows you to hike up the side of the Cinder Cone volcano. In addition to the trails, there is also an OHV area. This off-highway vehicle area allows people to bring their trucks, quads, and dirt bikes and go off-roading on the dirt trails. We have been all around the park today and learned that Sunset Crater is the youngest volcano in the San Francisco volcanic field, why we went to Mexico to figure out what happened in our backyard, Neil Armstrong and others practiced the moon landing in the park, why people of Flagstaff didn't want to blow up Sunset, and all the new facilities and trails that the park offers today.
Thank you for coming to Sunset Crater. We hope you enjoyed your visit.